Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. Liverpool beat Newcastle by
2 goals to 0.
Player ratings time. Lloris Karius, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, he had very little to do all game, didn't he, to be perfectly honest. What are you going with, an 8 or a 9?
I'm going 9 because of the importance of a save and the quality of a save.
Listen, as a card-carrying member of the Goalkeepers Union, little asterisk, not really, because it's not really a thing. I agree with that. I think generally speaking, I think an 8 or a 9. I think an 8's fair because he didn't have too much to do. I think an 8 or a 9. Let's go 9. Let's be positive. 9.
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Lloris Karius. Come over here, lads. Come here. Let's do player ratings, right? Trent Alexander-Arnold, what are you giving him?
Fucking 11, mate.
It's what?
11. I don't know. I don't
Come
know
on,
what.
Thomas. Come on.
All right, 9 maybe.
9.
I'll say 9. Yeah. He's just phenomenal, isn't he? He's one of the best young players at this club. He's one of the best young players we've had that I can remember. I can't remember young Gerrard, but I can remember. I can't really remember any young Scousers coming through. I mean, but Trent, yeah, top performance today.
What was the number?
9.
No,
Let's go.
No. Come on, right, centre backs. Andy Robertson.
Andy Robertson.
I say about an 8 or a 9 out of 10.
Sure. I can deal with
Okay. Virgil van Dijk, Paul Mason.
I'll give him a 9 out of 10. Absolutely imperious at the back today.
Okay. I'll do Dejan Lovren.
No.
Why? Because he's just so cool. He's just so calm. He makes everything look just so easy. And I've seen Liverpool centre-backs, and I've seen really good Liverpool centre-backs over the years, and none of them compare to him. I've seen Sammy Hippier in his pomp. I've seen Jamie Carragher in his pomp, and yet none of them make the game look as easy as he does, Paul. And that's the thing. And, you know, you can look about, it's making it easy and all that type of stuff. Virgil van Dijk does this every single day. And like, I did a thing on the website last week where we looked at a 20-minute show looking at Virgil van Dijk and his position, his body position, all the nitty-gritty type of stuff from being a centre-back. And it's just so easy for him. And Paul, I haven't seen that before. And listen, you rate his partner for me.
I rate his what, sorry?
Partner for me.
His partner for you. I'll give Dejan an 8. Only because Virgil van Dijk was performed better, because the amount of times, like I say, the amount of times they launched speculative balls down the field and Virgil van Dijk was there. There was one situation in the whole match that Virgil didn't get it spot on, and that was when he went a little bit too front foot and he left Dejan exposed, but we ended up handling it. It helps that Newcastle are a bit shit going forward. But yeah, I thought of the two, I thought Virgil was the best, so 9 for him, 8 for her.
Okay, Thomas, come over here, mate. Jordan Henderson, a lad that's divided Liverpool's fans. What would you say ratings? I mean, people just like either love him or they hate him. What are you giving Jordan Henderson today?
I'm giving Jordan Henderson an 8.5. Let's do 8.5. I don't really get why people dislike him. Technically, I think he's great on the ball. He does some great passes, but defensively, he's just so good, just protecting that back line. So good today. Yeah.
Okay. Right, where are we going next? Emery Chan, where are we going?
8 out of 10. He just dominated again, constantly putting his body on the line to get the tackles in. He's going fantastic every game, but he's getting to a few moments when he gets given the ball away. So
8 out of 10 fair, Paul?
Yeah, no, I think 8 out of 10 is perfectly fair. I think you've got to judge them as a pair, to be fair, today. I think they screened the midfield, they did the physical stuff, they put feet in. You pointed out to me, Emre Can also supported the attack. It's not obvious, and it may not have been covered by the cameras, but the amount of times he just put himself up alongside the front three.
He's a 9 sometimes, wasn't he?
Exactly. And he covers a lot of ground in that position when he's not playing as the direct 6, and it shows the versatility of our midfield. I thought the three of them, I think you could actually rate all three of our midfield as an 8. I thought maybe Oxlade-Chamberlain possibly shaded it because he does the more exciting stuff more excitingly, but by and large I thought the midfield completely dominated without having to dominate. You know what I mean? They didn't have to go toe to toe, muscle for muscle, inch for inch against their midfield. They were just better than
okay, Paul, you mentioned Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, instrumental in the first goal. What would you give him?
Yeah, an 8 out of 10. Absolutely, and again, it depends. If we're going 8.5 for an Emery or a Jordan Henderson, then maybe it's an 8.5 or whatever. But for me, I think all the midfield as a whole got an 8. I thought they performed fantastically today.
Like, listen, I respect Paul's opinion, obviously I respect everybody's opinion. I'm going to give Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain a 9 out of 10 just for the importance of it. You know, going in at half time, being able to get that assist right before half time for me was absolutely crucial. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain stepped up second half last week, and he stepped up right at the end of the first half for me this week. We'll go on to the front three next, Thomas. It's having a long way to see this game. It's having a long way to see Mo Salah. You get to rate Mo Salah for this game.
I'm giving Mo Salah a 9. I'm just so happy and so proud and so privileged to be able to watch him on the telly every week. But when you see him live, it's something else. You don't realise how rapid he is. He's a top player.
What is it about his movement? What is it that stands him apart from other players in this league?
It's his acceleration. I mean, he can stand still, and then in the first 5 meters, he can probably run as fast as Usain Bolt. I mean, he's terrific.
I can run as fast as Usain Bolt downhill, by the way. Where we go with Bobby Firmino?
I'd say about an 8. He didn't really do much, but he was instrumental for that second goal for Mane. He literally, that pass is so perfectly weighted for him, but he kept pushing them, pressing them, making sure that they couldn't have any time on the ball. Just that back four was having a nightmare against them. It was
right, okay.
fantastic.
Brilliant. Paul, last one for you, mate. Sadio Mane, goal scorer extraordinaire.
Let's give him a 9, just for the goal scoring contribution.
What the subs, Paul? What would you give him?
I'd give Joel Matip a 6.
Damn it, you're so good. I hate the fact that you know what's going on.
Yeah, I thought James Milner actually give him a 7.5, maybe borderline an 8, because he was getting booed again by the Newcastle. I don't know if there's any Newcastle fans watching. Why do you hate James Milner? Maybe I'm missing that. You know what? I genuinely don't care, but write it anyway. James Milner, I thought was really good when he came on again, as now standard for James Milner, and Adam Lallana as well. It's hard because a lot of the good work he did over the far side of the pitch inevitably, but I think 7's across the board for the subs. But Sadio Mane, did you ask me originally? Originally, yeah. Yeah, cool. Sadio Mane, give him a 9.
You're a professional. I tried to fuck it up.
Because I had a dessert and you had one more, baby, that's why. 9 out of 10, Sadio.
9 out of 10, Sam. Thanks very much. Like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on RedmenTV.com.